Delivering quality buyers is the cornerstone of the Reed Travel Exhibitions portfolio, and CIBTM is no exception. And I'm talking to Amber Zhang about this year's Hosted Buyer programme. Amber Zhang, you're looking after the Hosted Buyer programme at this year's CIBTM. First of all, tell us why the programme's so important.
Because actually the Hosted Buyer program is a core program for the CIBTM, and all the hosted buyers we bring from all over the world just have the fantastic purchasing power. That's why they are the potential customer to the exhibitors. That's why they are so important.
And what criteria did you use to decide who and who isn't a hosted buyer?
Well, when the hosted buyer registered, they will go through a very strict qualification progress, and we will look for the buyers with authority to purchase and with a big budget, and also they need to organize more than a number of events per year. That's the basic criteria.
Okay, and could you give us an idea of where the hosted buyers have come from and a rough profile of who they are?
Yeah. For CIBTM, the buyers will be divided into mainly two parts. One is from China, of course, and the others are from all over the world. Yeah.
So they're very diverse, but you do have obviously a large number of buyers coming from China, which of course is fantastic. When we look at what the hosted buyers are going to be doing this week, what have you got lined up for them in the programme?
Actually, because every hosted buyer will have tight schedule, well, they have already pre-booked in the system with the exhibitor about their appointments, we call it. So the buyers need to fulfill the appointment first, and then they can do whatever they want. They can enjoy the networking, the educational program, which can develop themselves, and also because the hosted buyers are divided into association buyers, corporate buyers, and agency buyers. I believe that they can find the educational session which is suitable for themselves. So they have a really tight schedule here. Yeah.
Got to keep them busy, haven't we, after all? So with respect to the buyers when they're here and they're actually on the show floor, roughly how many do you think you actually have this year?
For the buyers, we have over 400 buyers. And speaking of the appointment, because each hosted buyers will have 40 time slots per day. So now we have already over 9,000 appointments. So I think that's going to be a very busy floor. So I hope the exhibitors can make the most of the appointments. Yeah.
So talking about how exhibitors and buyers can make the most of their time here, what do you recommend buyers doing to make sure they get the maximum benefit from the show?
Actually, I would recommend the buyers to fulfill the appointment first, because that's the main reason they come here, and they may bring their potential business. So this thing is the first thing. And the second thing is that if they want to develop themselves, they need to attend the educational session. And this year we do have very several highlighted sessions for them to attend. And if the buyers, especially for the international ones, they want to know the Chinese market better, they need to attend that. I would strongly recommend that. And speaking of the exhibitor side, of course, you need to make most out of the appointments. So you need to prepare first and ask the right question, and then strict away to the business they want. Yeah.
That's great advice, Amber. And finally, what do you think of this fantastic hosted buyer lounge? It's probably one of the biggest I think I've ever seen.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, I love it. You can see that. I think, thanks to the sponsor of KTO, Korean Tourism Organization, and I think the design here is really good, really good. Yeah.
It's lovely. It really is. Amber, thank you very much for talking to me.
Thank you, Ian.